Hello Aries, welcome to your love reading. This is the journey reading, and if you want to get further insight, if you're tracking some other aspects of your own personal chart or cross-watching for another reason, then you can have a look at my other videos. There are a number there that you can use. Okay, so the first one we've got is first house. Leo, I will. Got 8th house. Void of course moon. And we've got Libra. Let's get some goddess guidance now. Got Ishel, medicine woman. Got Bust, independence. Artemis. Green Tara. This one, Leap of Faith. Using the Moonology and the Fairy Tarot as well. New start is coming. Five of Autumn. Let's get a Destiny card as well. Joy. Okay, lovely. All right. Okay, so let's start with the past. We've got Ishel, medicine woman, and we've got first house, the body. So this is your past situation. You know, it depends on you'll have to apply this as you go along. If you've been in a committed partnership or a relationship or a marriage or whatever, you can apply this. But it also, you know, if you are just starting your relationship or it's fairly new, then you can just apply this, whether it's to you and your person individually before you came together or during the early stages of your coming together or the start of your relationship. So we've got Ishel, medicine woman, and first house. So in the past, you've been doing a lot of healing, one or either of you or both of you within the relationship. And this has been divinely guided. So whatever you have been going through has all been necessary. It's all been important for your growth, for both of you. And And it's saying that it's divine. So it's all divinely guided. It's all under divine protection. And the healing will be quite thorough. And you're healing multiple levels. It may even be to do with past lives as well. You may have been contracted in other lifetimes together. And now you're working on various aspects of that this time around. And you could have also been doing your own individual healing, and now you're coming together to work on that as well. So first house is everything to do with yourself, your physical body. So you may have been working on a number of things to do with the physical body, whether this is perhaps exercising or just healing, various things which goes in with the healing card. So this could be internal, sort of healing, or it could have been external as well. So perhaps tackling your diets, improving your outlook on life, your energy levels, your chi, your actual aura, if you want to put it that way, or what you're projecting outwards. You've both been going through some sort of changes, but it's been healing inside and out. And this can also be about your path in life, what you're trying to project outwards, what you're actually, how you're setting your sails to move forward. So the both of you have been doing this, been going through this phase where you are now, you've been going through a phase where you're looking at, which direction you're moving in, and establishing your independence, or also just working on aspects of that. So it's been a lot of body focus, a lot of your own personal interests, your own hobbies, and so on, possibly moving that up. But I feel it's to do with the actual physical, emotional, mental, and physical healing. All of those aspects have been divinely guided, and you've been, everything is in divine timing. So that is where you've been coming from in the past. Now, recent past. We've got past independence, so the independence is coming up again, and we've got Leo, I will. So this is the recent past, and this is a lot of yellow energy coming in. So you've both been working on your solar chakra, and so this is all about your will and your independence and how you go after things and your confidence. So each of you have been working on this, and it's all about being independent, but you may have been independently living or working or whatever it is, or you've just been working on your own yourself, and where you are in your life and your own path. But it's saying that it's a very good foundation that you've been building. And this can also be, if you have already been in a relationship for some time, then this can be about establishing your own time schedule, taking charge of your own time, so that you're giving yourself time to do what you need to do for yourself and to enhance your own life, your own interests, and your own hobbies, whatever it may have been. It's about making time for that, and being it's almost like it's like part of your self-care, to make sure that you are giving yourself time to have fun, to enjoy yourself, and it hasn't all been about work. You need to actually work this into your schedule. So this is what you've been working on in the most recent past. And this is basically getting strong, working towards building up that inner strength, that confidence, and that ability to navigate no matter what comes at you, and going after things which are important for you. And with the Leo, I will, one or either of you may have been in the spotlight in some way. This can also be about honor, integrity, dealing with various issues to do with that. But it can also be about pride. So just be careful that in your relationship, if you are in an established relationship, that you haven't allowed your pride to get in the way. Okay, that's ego. All right. So just, you may have already been working on that through the different phases of your relationship. But it's also about, creativity, a lot of creativity. So one or either of you has been involved in that field or working on that in some way, shape or form. Children may have been involved. Perhaps you've been busy with those, or occupied in some way to do with that. But it's also, one or either of you may have also been living a bit of a a sort of a gypsy lifestyle, and lots of different things, doing different things, busy working on creativity or artistic things, but also exploring this childlike innocence and playfulness. So that may have all been you've been working on that in the most recent past. But one or either of you may have been in the spotlight for some reason. It could have been to do with work or some other aspect of your life. And that may have taken up a fair bit of your time, or building that up, whether it's a career or something that you do, working on that and working on your self-confidence and building yourselves up. So that is what has been unfolding for you. Now we're moving to the present. So now we've got joy coming in. So these cards are put into the present because it's in the present moment that you actually create your future. So it's from there that you're going to move forward. And it's saying here that Artemis Guardian is saying that your loved ones are safe. So at this present moment, as you are standing now with your relationship and with those that are around you, whether it's children or your immediate loved ones and so on, but particularly within your relationship, it's saying that do not expend too much energy in worrying or being concerned about these people or this particular person in your life. They're under the protection of heaven. You've sent up a prayer or a request and that has been granted. So what you need to be doing is this Sagittarian energy, which is very much present in December, it's coming into fruition now. This was about setting your focused intention, and it's about spreading your love and light outwards. That's what you need to be doing. So set this fire so that others can see. So spread that around, focus your energy on that, and that is going to open many doors for both of you. So whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you're good at, or whatever it is that you are projecting outwards at this time, that is where you need to be putting your focus, and less worries and concerned about your people that are closest to you, because they are under the protection of heaven, and that will unfold as it's supposed to. So do not worry about them, especially if you're going to be making changes going forward. Sometimes, when you're faced with a big change, and I see you've got changes coming in for you, you can be concerned, you can be wrapped up about so like fears and concerns about the future. You're in the present moment now. They're under the protection of heaven, and this is where you make your decisions and where you actually set your future. So now you've got 8th house, endings and beginnings. So there's a cycle shift going on for both of you now. So you may have, each of you, been ending certain things that has occurred, and now you're in that transition to the beginnings of something. Whether this is you two coming together, or whether this is a cycle shift within the relationship. Perhaps, with 2020, there were a lot of cycles ending and beginning for everybody, but also on an individual level. So quite a few endings and beginnings may have occurred in however that occurred for you. But it's also about, the 8th house is about sexuality and its deeper meaning. So if you're already in an established relationship, and this may be coming up or maybe present at this time, and you're focusing on that, or it is coming up, and it's saying that is an aspect of your relationship, and it will be, it's very passionate, very deep, and it's understanding the deeper meanings of that. It can also be that, as I said, there's a cycle shift going on, and you may also be, the both of you, dealing with financial issues now, but it can also be about regeneration and renewal. So this can be from a health perspective, but it can also be obviously from a relationship perspective. So you've been through various phases now, and some sort of cycle shift, and now there's renewal and regeneration, and that can also be from obviously from a physical perspective, passion perspective, but also within the actual relationship. So some of you may have gone through a phase where you are ending a phase of your life together, and now you're starting a new phase. And it's the sorting out of all of that. If you are newly together, then and you're now starting a life together, then this is about the nuts and bolts of moving that relationship together. Shared emotional and material resources, how it's actually going to work. All right. So all of that is unfolding in the present at this moment. So I would say this is for the month of January, moving forward, possibly into February. It's also about birth. So something has ended, so a cycle has ended and a new one is beginning, and it's that birth or rebirth process that you go through. So you may have been closing a lot of doors in the past. You've gone through a lot of healing, and you've both been working on various aspects of your, managing your time, your schedules, and working on improving your confidence and your ability to manage a multiple things at once. And now you're birthing something new, some sort of new foundation, and it could be across the board. It could be financial, it could be emotionally, it could be physically. It depends on where you are in your relationship. So joy is coming back in through this cycle shift. Joy is coming back in. As I say here, with the 5 of Autumn, there may have been a few financial issues, or there may be just some around you at this time. But as I said, with the 8th house, that is, there's regeneration and renewal. So things are shifting and changing there for you. And you may just have been through a few issues. Some of you may have been through a few career upheavals as well with this card. And if you do need to get help from others at this time with regards to certain things, or within your relationship, you just need to rearrange things a little bit better so that each of you are, there's an equal spread of what needs to be done, then that will come in as well. But certainly money may have been an issue, or is still currently an issue, but I feel that will resolve as we move forward into the new year. And we've also got here a new start is coming, so new moon. So definitely some sort of cycle shift going into better times. And you may just be in that transition at the moment, but a new start is coming, new moon. So all things new, this is a fresh start, planting new things. It's the preparation stage that you go through, laying the ground for planting new things, which can very much come in with the 8th house. This is about ending things that no longer served you and moving forward into new things, and laying the foundation for that as well. Now, for the sort of near future, we've got Green Tara, start delegating, and we've got Void of Course, Moon missing. So what this is saying is, it depends, as I said, in your relationship. You may have a very busy family life with your partner. You may have children, and there may be other issues coming up. But it's saying here, start delegating. So ask, as I said, rearrange with each other what tasks you need to do, and to spread things more evenly. Get help in from others. Whether this is getting a service in to help you, perhaps with certain aspects of your life, whatever it may be. It just could be household chores or some aspect of your life. It's saying that, you need to spread a few things around and spread the load a little bit, just to bring in some relief if you are feeling a little bit burdened as the year begins. Void of Course, Moon is saying that this is not necessarily a time for big action right now. You're still in this transition phase, and this is going to last for a while. But it's saying that just to keep on with your normal pattern, your normal regime for now. This is more of a time of planning and dreaming and resting and recovery. So there may be aspects of your relationship which requires this now. This phase that you're going through, which is the near future, is not a big time to be initiating things, because there are factors going down around us in the world which just prohibit big actions right now. So it's a phase of just planning and getting ready and thinking things through and sorting a few things out. And as I said, start delegating. There's a few things that could be, the burden could be sort of more, better arranged, so that each of you have got more time, or that your home life is a little easier, and there may be just issues around that. But Void of Course, Moon is saying that don't put energy into something that you really want to work at this time, or something that you want to launch, or initiating a big action, because you won't get a good result. There's things going on in the background. Things are not what they seem at the moment. So just wait until this period has passed, and then you will be able to initiate action. I'm quite sure you will know when it's time to move forward. It will be in the air. You're going to feel it, and then you can move forward with whatever it is that you're planning as a couple. And then for the future, So this will be, we've got Orna, leap of faith, and we've got Libra, eye balance. So there's definitely some sort of commitment or partnership coming in here. It's going to require a leap of faith. So this is one or either of you or both of you. The Libra eye balance is the partnership card, it's the marriage card, it's the commitment card. So whatever is appropriate for you. If you are already in a relationship, then this obviously is a deepening of that. It's a deepening, a deeper level or a new level, a higher level of commitment or some mutual support. It's also about helping each other, negotiation, mediation, making sure that you balance your needs and their needs. As you move forward into this deeper commitment or into a new commitment. But it's saying that, you know, it's about balancing those energies, give and take, and enjoying the sensual side of the relationship. And also money matters may be sort of solidifying, coming in here. Things are you know, are coming up and improving. And it's like fertile ground for a commitment or for a new level of commitment. And as I said, it is the marriage card, it is the partnership card, and it's all about seventh house issues, and that's all your relationships come in with this. And it's the relating, how you relate to each other, and all the different levels of that. And when you're going through a regeneration and a renewal, then that is going to come up for you as well. But and it's saying that there's a leap of faith, some sort of leap of faith required here. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So this is about following your heart. So there may be issues going on around you. Perhaps you are, you know, going through big shifts and cycle changes. Perhaps you're not in the same household yet, or you are only just beginning your whole cycle together, or there's some other issue that has come up and it requires for you to just follow your heart. And that's what she's saying. She's saying don't procrastinate. Just, you know that you're ready and that you've got the universe behind you, and to go for it. And to have faith as well. Have faith in yourself and in your relationship and in what you're sharing. And there's lovely sort of pink energies in this as well, which is all about the heart and about love. So this is about nurturing that and working on that within your relationship. And it's like a blossoming going on, but there is some sort of you know, hurdle that needs to be taken, or as a leap of faith. Perhaps it's a change of circumstances that you're moving into with this person, or some other kind of change or shift that you need to move into. I just want to have a quick look at the bottoms of the deck. Emotions are running high, so there will be quite a bit of emotion going on around you. Things are going to be amplified, I think, because of situations going on around you. You know, there could also be aspects of, you know, death does come into the 8th house, but this is normally an ego death, or some kind of aspect of your life that falls away to make room for new things. So it's a cycle shift, but it may in some cases bring in some aspect, a relative or somebody else that's close to you that may pass, or just an end of a phase of your life does come in with the 8th house, and that is happening now. Then we've got the wheel. So delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So I feel that is coming in once the void of course moon period has passed. Then you're going to get the go ahead, and then the wheel would turn and you're going to feel it, I feel. And then this is where the leap of faith comes in, the commitment, the relationship deepens, and there's some kind of because this can cause delays. Okay, so this is coming up in the near future, some sort of period of just kind of things on hold, holding pattern, but that gives you time to plan and to dream and to rest and recover, because 2020 was a huge year, right? And I do feel it's going to continue on into 2020, the early part of it in 2021, the early part of it at any rate. But it's coming in for you, that there will be some kind of shift or change, an unexpected thing will occur, and then you'll be able to move forward with this relationship and what is going on around there. Bottom of the Goddess deck, Kuan Yin, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. And be kind to yourself. You know, it was a big year, 2020, so big year, so lots of things went down, and just be kind to yourself and kind to others as you move forward now, especially if you are concerned about your nearest and dearest around you, that you just may be a little bit concerned about, especially if you're now moving into a new phase. You may be relocating, you may be, because you've got travel coming in here, you may be changing some aspect of your life, and you're just concerned about the people that from the past, or from your life as it was, moving forward now into where you're going to be. But they're saying, don't worry, everything's going to be all right. Okay, Aries, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and this will carry you through into the first part of the year, certainly. And we'll catch up again on this later. But have a wonderful start to 21, and I will see you next time. Take care.